So we're going to get into Adventure Time recaps, which...
We're a little behind on.
We're a little behind, so we're going to kind of do them a little quick. Like, was it Princess? The first one that we missed was Princess Day, which we actually talked about a little bit when we weren't supposed to. You know, it was a cute episode. It explored a new dynamic. We had Marceline and LSP interacting for the first time in the history of the show. And... sorry.
Sorry.
I don't need you to make fun of me.
Sorry.
They've always found themselves with interesting episodes whenever they decide to explore the dynamics of two new characters. Like, that's what happened in What Was Missing. It was like the first time that Marceline and Bubblegum interacted for more than 40 seconds.
Yeah.
And the second time they interacted at all. And it's like it's one of the most beloved episodes.
It's my favorite.
It's a very important one to the development of the appreciation of that show. And this one was just kind of fun. It was LSP being LSP and Marceline enabling her for kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're in Breakfast Kingdom the whole time.
Yeah, and like the best visual gag is that they just had a plastic knife and were able to just cut through the entire kingdom.
And then I heard her chat conversations with Bubblegum.
Yeah.
Just saying out loud what they were texting.
Yeah.
Bubblegum was funny in this episode, even though she had a few lines.
Yes.
I just love the look of Breakfast Kingdom. It just looks like such a cool place. I want to go to Breakfast Kingdom.
I don't, because I'll eat it.
Exactly. I mean, whatever's touching bacon I won't eat. That's probably a good amount of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Well, then that's what I'll eat.
Yeah, you know,
We'll go there
share.
together and just decimate it.
Yes. And it was really fun. And Marcy looked awesome. Her outfit that episode was super cool.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then, you want to move on Nemesis?
Yeah, we'll move on to Nemesis. Guest starring Rainn Wilson.
As
Peacemaster.
Rainn Wilson is Dwight from The Office, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I didn't hear at all when listening to the guy's voice.
No, yeah. So I guess he's got some range.
Yeah, I guess so. Nemesis is another episode that heavily features Peppermint Butler, for all you Peppermint Butler fanatics, which is everybody. Basically, this guy catches on to the fact that there's a guy doing dark arts, and he decides he's gonna, destroy Peppermint Butler, but of course Peppermint Butler manages to get the better of him.
He is unstoppable.
Yeah, Peppermint Butler is perpetually on point.
Yeah. And he, he gets this guy's kids, and it's like, I will turn your children into the thing you despise the most. And then he does.
Yeah,
Kids love it.
he fucked with the dude's kids, which is kind of, you're not supposed to do that. But...
I love the scenes where they're in the van.
I mean, earlier when we were still talking about Princess Day, I was trying to fit in, since we were on the topic of Bubblegum and Marceline, that Olivia Olson, Marceline's voice actress, recently confirmed that they did in fact date.
Yeah,
I think we mentioned that last time, did we?
No.
Oh, we did?
No.
Okay.
Because we didn't record one last week.
That's right.
Yeah. Olivia Olson was told by, and she got that information from somebody who worked on the show. I don't know if it was Penn Ward. I don't know if it's public who it was. But yeah, it is sort of internal canon that they have dated previously, but they haven't.
Well, apparently they're working on another book, and that might be explored in that. I think I heard.
Is it another graphic novel?
No. I mean like the other book, like the encyclopedia.
Oh, the
Okay.
Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia is great.
Yeah. Because it's what I said is, I always assumed that they had every intention of it, but there's too much studio pressure for them to not do it. It's still too much of a risky move. It's still
not honestly, it's not worth it. It's not necessary.
I don't agree with that.
Well, I mean,
I think there's a huge difference between saying.
I was so happy when I saw that episode. I nearly cried.
Which one?
Oh yeah, totally.
When I saw that episode for the first time, I almost cried. I was like, I can't believe they're doing this. I'm so happy. This is a kid show. This is beautiful. I feel so validated, I mean, they could do it on Good Luck Charlie,
But no, I think there's an important and pretty significant difference between just saying like, oh, just be like telling people, oh yeah, they've dated, between actually depicting that on the show, even briefly, but in a confirmed canonical way on television. I think that's a much bigger deal.
They don't have to be doing anything weird. Like, I know they're both they're both adults, so we're not going to see the adult part of their relationship.
They're both literally like a millennia old.
Yeah, but just like holding hands or whatever would be nice. That's the most innocent thing you can do. Is hold somebody's hand.
Or even just a reference in the show to the fact that they've dated.
Yeah, that's I have to imagine that they'll eventually get the. I think they would eventually get the leeway to do that if they really wanted to push it.
Yeah,
but like, I guess what I meant is like starting out like the first half of the series. It's like
no, they didn't need to say it right away.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I feel like at this point, after watching PB Brokeback Mountain snort that T-shirt, like, come on.
Everyone knows.
Everybody knows. Just say it already. Jeez.
Yeah, and we talked about it when we talked about that episode.
It's the psychic tandem war elephant in the room.
Exactly. Let's move on to the next episode. You can't get any better than that. Nemesis was great. It was fun. The design on the guy was cool. But this week's episode was kind of the most interesting in a way that, I've been looking forward to it since the preview dropped in San Diego. Joshua and Margaret Investigations.
So good.
Holy fuck. So we get to see a little inside look into Finn and Jake's parents, what they were like before they had babies, while Margaret was pregnant. And it's bananas, you guys.
Also, we get the return of Jermaine.
Yes, finally.
Yeah, it's so weird that they haven't done anything with him.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we're just dreaming at the same time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Dad asked if he was dead. He's not.
Yeah. The episode's really cool because, because it was such a long time ago, the world isn't quite as decayed as it is now.
There's still a lot of human infrastructure. They live in a brownstone.
Yeah. A really beat up, gross brownstone, but they live in it.
Well, what was interesting is that they had one of those flip out wall beds, but they had enough space in their place that they didn't need that. They could have just had a bed. Yeah, it follows Joshua and Margaret, who used to be, I guess, private investigators.
Yeah, I mean, they would go on what Finn and Jake do. They go on missions, they solve people's problems, and go on adventures.
Yeah. It featured Tree Trunks when she was still married to Wyatt.
And how sad that relationship was. I mean, Jesus.
But most importantly, it explains, finally, after 6 seasons, why Jake has his magical stretchy powers. And that is because he is half dog, half interdimensional split-head monster.
And his dad gave birth to him, like Zeus with
like
Athena.
Zeus!
Hooray!
And they're just like, you gave birth to one baby, I gave birth to another baby, let's never tell them.
Yeah, and the whole episode is Ken Osborne and Maria Bamford doing,
1920s fast-talking voices.
Old-timey fast-talking copper voices.
Yeah, see? 23 Skidoo.
Yeah.
And previously on The Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Which is so good right now. I need it more.
It's so great.
I need it more. Is that a song?
Yeah.
It is now.
And it also not only explained that, but explained why Jake Jr. has that weird 4-point mouth.
Yeah, that weird-ass face.
Now, what we don't know
is what the fuck that was.
What the ball-ass fuck was this blue bow?
Alien monster.
Now, do you think it actually was a baby, or do you think that was an act? I think it was an act.
Yeah, I think it was an act. He seemed...
He did like that shifty eye thing.
I mean, I think he had all that baby stuff because he's pulled this before. And he, targets parents or whatever, maybe, who are expecting.
Yeah, maybe some kind of parasitistic thing.
Yeah.
Parasitic.
And maybe that's why Jake can be kind of mean. He can be kind of a bad dude if he doesn't have his moral compass on hand.
If you're a jackass, you're probably part demon.
Well, I mean, it's...
End of podcast. Goodbye. No.
Click.
Well, I'm just saying, because, Jake is very normal for having this very bizarre birth. Like, the scene where they were giving birth was, terrible. Like, Jermaine was just, literally pushing Margaret's belly, and then, I guess, Jake was pushing Joshua's head, and they're just screaming, like, ah! Oh! Ee! Ah! And they're just...
One thing I loved is how Margaret always called him Joshua.
Oh, yeah. Joshua?
Joshua.
Jakey left a big old scar on my forehead, Margaret. I'm gonna need to cover something up.
And you need to start wearing a hat now.
You look quite dapper, Joshua.
So cute.
And, yeah, I always love, when they find more opportunities for Maria Bamf.
Definitely.
Because, I think I said this in another episode. Now that they just guest star everybody, she's had fewer and fewer opportunities. Because she used to just voice every incidental female.
Did she voice Breakfast Princess?
I don't know. I mean, we'll look that up.
And also, I just remembered, the best part of that episode, Breakfast Princess's, little sibling or whatever.
Oh, Toaster Strudel Princess.
Toaster Strudel Princess. So cute.
Who's also evidently a more effective leader.
She's the best princess.
Yes. Oh, no, Breakfast Princess is great, Lyle.
Okay.
I'm trying to find some. Somebody did some conspiracy bullshit with the fucking alien whatever. I think it was there was one episode where somebody drew a blobby thing in the sand, and Jake was like, that looks like my dad. And I guess people it was your dad. Your other dad.
OMG, 5,000 notes.
Yeah.
I think that biologically speaking, Joshua might be his mother.
Welp.
I don't know how that works. I just have a lot of questions, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to finding out what that thing was in season 11.
And what was its plan? It seemed like it wanted to do something. Why was it happy that it did it?
I'm sure it has some master plan that will show up later and it'll involve Jake, but then they'll solve it in 11 minutes and we'll all be like, oh, cool. I guess that was anticlimactic though, because it was only 11 minutes, but wow. But it's over now. That's how they usually go.
Alrighty then.
That was this episode.
We don't have any shoutouts again.
Fuckers! I'm kidding.
I mean, the only shoutouts is to all the people who commented and participated in today's discussion about how many fingers people have in Gravity Falls. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
The answer is, it varies.
Yes. So thank you to all you guys who were participating in that. That was fun. I'm glad we could have that. You and me and the fans, heart to heart.
Do we know what we're doing next week?
Oh, no, we don't.
Whoops.
And that's bad because I'm moving back to school next week.
You're moving back to school next week. That's true.
We need to do a show that I can talk about without having to rewatch it.
Lego movie?
I guess we could do Lego movie.
Let's do logo maybe.
All right. We're doing the Lego movie. It's in Redbox. You can watch it for $1.50 goddamn dollars.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's my favorite movie of this year.
2014, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to believe it just came out this year.
Yeah.
But it did. Yeah, I guess Lego movie would be easy because it's just a movie.
Yeah, it'll be our first movie.
Our first... With so many firsts on the Toon Goons.
And every episode.
First anime,
every
first
episode
adult
is
show,
a new
first.
first.
Old show.
This is what's so great about this podcast, is that every episode's an accomplishment. Every episode's a trophy.
You guys are weird.
That's about it.
Yep.
Thank you for... Nikki, you do it. It's your thing.
Find us on Twitter, Tumblr, and Gmail at the Toon Goons.
Yeah, everything is Toon Goons. The Toon Goons. One word, everything. Email, Tumblr, Twitter.
We're so lonely.
And thanks for the couple people. We did that very short notice impromptu meetup at Otakon, and nobody was there for us. They were there for the other projects. But at least two people had listened to us, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been meaning to upload that picture.
Oh yeah, but we did a picture.
We did a picture.
Oh, but cute. All right.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm not going to do a funny voice this time. Maybe. I don't know. Bye.
Oh, we have to say our names.
Mickey, Nina, Tooch.
Bye.
Wow.